Adrian Nelson here at PAX Prime in Seattle, and I gotta tell you, if you can't get here, don't worry about it. We have got you covered with a look at some great games coming up, including Borderlands 2, Rage, and yeah, Counter-Strike. Take a look.
Well, you know, current Counter-Strike is very competitive. It's about the competition, and it always has been. We haven't gotten rid of that. We still want the game to be about competition. It's about you shooting somebody, you beating your opponent, so the best player wins. There's not a lot of randomization. There's a lot of skill instead. And what we've actually done with Counter-Strike Go is take a step back and actually increase the skill ceiling. So if you're a good player, there's even more room for you to differentiate yourself between other players. And now if you've never played before, or if you haven't played for a while and you're new, we've also lowered the skill ceiling where it's a lot more fun in the beginning. We have a thing called casual mode, and that lets you not worry about the money. So if you're losing round after round, you still have money. You can still buy a bunch of weapons, try different things out. And we have skill matching now on the competitive side. And so that also lets people, if you're just starting out and you want to start playing the competitive side, you're going to be matched against people of your skill, and as you play more and more, you know, hopefully you get better, maybe not, but if you get better, you're going to go up in that, and you'll always have that competition where you're playing people with the same skill as you, so it'll always have the competitive aspect going there.
What Rise of Nightmares offers is more of that mature kind of feeling with a more immersive single-player storyline. There hasn't really been too much, there hasn't been a mature title for the Kinect yet, and there hasn't been something that's really immersive and story-driven yet. Everything's kind of just pick up and play so far. People will be punching, kicking, we can kick open doors, kick open boxes, chop off limbs, chop off heads, you can wield chainsaws, drills, there may be some arcane sort of projectile-based weapons, just saying, but all sorts of things. Killing undead with your bare hands is actually quite fun. I mean, I played loads and loads I'm a huge horror movie fan, like a horror, guts, all that sort of thing. I love it. So actually going back to certain games and playing other games with a controller, I don't have that same feeling of like self-gratification of just hacking off limbs or beheading an undead like creature as I do with Rise.
I'm really proud that we're kind of leading with this guy because, to me, he's the epitome of Borderlands. We looked at our architect, we want to make a tough guy, but we already had brick, and we already had that silhouette, and that big broad shoulders, so we hope that whenever you look at a character from our game, you just know that that's a Borderlands character. So we made him a little squat, we made him a little more stout, a little dwarfish, perhaps. We knew that he was the embodiment of guns. I mean, his action skill is dual wielding, and he can dual wield any weapons. It's not just pistols or dual rocket launchers. He is sort of the epitome of what Borderlands, I think, can be from that. I personally wanted to make him feel a little more like a kind of punk rock, sort of like just a little hard ass.
So Rage is a brand new game from id Software, and most people know it, from Doom, Quake, and Wolfenstein, and really our past games have been more of your kind of classic corridor shooters. But we wanted to do something different. We wanted to really blow open what a first-person game is. Yes, Rage has that classic id Software run-and-gun feel, make no mistake, but it's more than that. We have this whole vehicle component with vehicle combat, vehicle racing. We have a much more open world. We have lots of player choice. We have an inventory system. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, this is, at its heart, it's still a true id Software game, and it's not an id Software game. We're really excited to do something different, and I think fans will love it. One of the great things about PAX is that at its core, it is all about the consumer. It's about people that actually buy our games and play them. The press are all very serious when they play the game, but here people